POV, you're a dark web vendor and one order changes everything. Level 6, the asset. The room has no clock. You notice that immediately because people who want answers usually show you time. People who control time don't need clocks. The man across from you closes the folder. No badge. No name. No threat. That's what scares you. Real power doesn't introduce itself. He slides a bottle of water across the table. Still sealed. You don't drink it. He notices. Of course he notices. People like him notice everything. He folds his hands. We know your marketplace names. Plural. Your chest tightens. Not just the current store. The old ones. The dead ones. The accounts you abandoned years ago. The identities you buried under shutdowns and exit scams and migrations. He says them one by one. Like reading gravestones. Every name lands harder than the last. Because names are supposed to stay dead online. Dead names mean safety. Someone dug them up. That means someone dug up you. You've been careful, he says. Careful people last longer. Not good. Not innocent. Careful. The compliment feels like a diagnosis. You finally speak. What was in the box? He doesn't answer. Instead he asks, do you know what the most valuable thing on these markets is? You think drugs. Credentials. Access. Weapons. He shakes his head. Trust. He taps the folder. And yours was worth a lot. Then he explains. The marketplace account wasn't the target. Never was. The buyer wasn't real. The custom order wasn't real. The box wasn't meant for delivery. It was bait. A pressure test. An experiment. To see what kind of person you become when fear enters the room. He already knows the answer. You carry things. You follow instructions. You protect your reputation. Predictable. Reliable. Useful. The same traits that built your business are the traits that trapped you. You suddenly understand something terrible. Criminal ecosystems don't survive on violence. They survive on logistics. And logistics always need people. People like you. The man opens the folder again. Photos. Addresses. Marketplace screenshots. Crypto wallets. Shipping records. Not enough to destroy you forever. Enough to begin. Enough to continue. Enough to make tomorrow look different. He leans forward. We don't need you in prison. He pauses. We need you online. Your stomach drops. Because prison is simple. Prison has walls. This doesn't. This follows you home. Level 7, the mirror. They release you 6 hours later. No charges. No fingerprints. No paperwork. Just silence. You step outside into daylight that feels unfamiliar. The city looks wrong. Too bright. Too normal. People buy coffee. People walk dogs. People complain about traffic. Nobody knows your life ended inside a beige room. You go home. The car outside your building is gone. Of course it is. The show ended. The audience left. Inside your apartment everything is exactly where you left it. Your mug. Your chair. Your desk. Your life. Except it isn't your life anymore. Your laptop is still open. Seller dashboard offline. Marketplace unavailable. Account suspended. Then deleted. Years of work erased in a sentence. No goodbye. No appeal. No archive. Just gone. The internet is very good at pretending people never existed. You sit there for a long time. The silence is louder now. Then your phone vibrates. Unknown number. 3 words. Check your email. There is no sender. No signature. Only instructions. Continue operating. Report unusual buyers. Forward custom requests. Do not discuss this arrangement. Failure to cooperate may result in prosecution. You read it twice. Then a third time. The language is careful. Legal. Cold. Professional. No threats. Because threats are unnecessary when leverage already exists. You stare at the screen. This is the moment movies get wrong. There is no dramatic choice. No hero speech. No escape route. Just paperwork disguised as destiny. You close the laptop. You realize something strange. The fear is gone. Not because you're safe. Because certainty replaced it. Uncertainty creates panic. Certainty creates routine. And routine is how people survive impossible things. You understand now. You aren't free. But you aren't dead. In this world, that counts as a victory. Level 8, the new storefront. 3 months later, a new account appears. Different name. Different market. Different country. Perfect reputation. Perfect shipping. Perfect reviews. Customers love reliability. Customers always will. Your messages fill again. Normal orders. Normal problems. Normal lies. And sometimes, very rarely, a username with no history appears. Random letters. Random numbers. A message arrives. Need custom order. High priority. Can pay. You stare at the blinking cursor. Because now you know the truth. On these markets, nobody knows who the vendors really are. Nobody knows who the buyers are. And sometimes, the people watching aren't trying to shut the game down. They're playing too. You type slowly. Carefully. The way someone once typed to you. Define custom. Somewhere, in a building without signs. Someone receives a notification. And a file with your name on it gets 1 line longer. The marketplace continues. It always does. Because the internet never sleeps. It only changes masks.